What's up YouTube, this is Groudon Empire and I am back for another episode of my Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire ranked singles series. The like goal for this video is 25 likes, so make sure to demolish that thumbs up like button down below. If the like goal is reached, I will continue to upload videos, so make sure to show your support for the channel. If you hit the like button but didn't reach the like goal, make sure to share this video with your friends and anyone you think might be interested so we can expand the empire and get more people to help reach that like goal. Also, the team that I will be using for this episode is on the left. Take a good look at the team, and before we even find an opponent, leave a comment down below with your vote for who you think will be the most valuable Pokemon, the MVP. After you're done watching the episode, go back and reply to that comment with another comment letting us know if you were right or wrong. Was your vote even selected? How did they do if they were picked? And who do you think deserved to be MVP if you changed your mind? Please let me know down below in the comment section, as I really am interested, and when I retire this team, I will choose the real MVP based on which Pokemon gets the most MVP votes and for the most number of episodes. I hope you guys enjoy the episode. We are coming in with a rating of 1813, the highest points I have had in a while, and we face an opponent who has like 90, nearly 100 points or so lower than us, but that is fine. I'm going to take a screen cap of their team and we are just going to get straight into this battle. Alright, so they still have a, whatever rating they have. We have to win. It doesn't matter what points we have, what points my opponents have, we still need to win, because whether we lose versus higher rating or lower rating, we lose points, and we don't want to lose points. We only want to gain them. So, looking at my opponent's team, again, just like one of the older battles, was it the last one? I think it was the last one, I don't remember. But if there's a Charizard, and looking at my opponent's team, he has the Kangaskhan, Landorus, and Azumarill, and a T-Tar. So yeah, that's definitely a Charizard Y. And so I don't want to bring Heracross and Cresselia, or maybe Cresselia, I don't know, but I don't want to bring Heracross. Well, I don't want to lead with it anyway. I am going to lead with the Azumarill, just like the last game that I had a Charizard Y opponent. And then I'm going to have Cresselia, because looking at my opponent's team, Azumarill has a field day versus my opponent's team. And then Cresselia is really good versus the Kangaskhan and opposing Azumarill. And then my last Pokemon will be the Mamoswine, because Mamoswine can really deal with, because it is a Scarfer, it can deal with Gengar potentially. It can really deal with the Landorus, and Charizard with Rock Slide, and of course with T-Tar with Earthquake. And it's a really good Pokemon. Cresselia for the Kangaskhan again, and Azumarill is just it's really good. It has knockoff for the and Aqua Jet for the, and it's also Assault Vested for the Gengar. So yeah, I want to survive the Gengar no matter what, as long as I have high HP, of course, maximum HP. If I have lower, if I take damage, I'm not surviving a Sludge Bomb, but otherwise I should be okay. And yeah, so my opponent starts off with the Landorus, and I can go for the knockoff, predicting him to go out into, but I don't want to. I don't want to do anything like that, because he might just U-turn out into something, like maybe a Gengar, I don't know. But I can take this guy's Choice Scarf out as well, which would be huge, which is the main reason I would go for knockoff, but it doesn't matter. I just want to go for damage, because if he stays in, going for an Earthquake, trying to prevent the Belly Drum, potential Belly Drum, from being set up, it's in my best interest to go for the Waterfall straight up to do max damage and potentially KO it with a critical hit, or maybe just, I don't know, just do maximum damage to it. So my opponent does switch out into the Gengar, and as I told you guys earlier, I will survive a Sludge Bomb unless this guy's Choice Specs or he crits me or something along those lines. Even a Poison did not help this Gengar KO me. as you guys can see, because I have enough HP to survive, and I just went for a knockoff. I revealed the fact that I'm Assault Vest, but you know what? My opponent would have known that I am Assault Vest based on the fact that I'm switching moves, and also that I survived a Sludge Bomb. And then last but not least, I did not even use a Citrus Berry, so it's pretty obvious. Alright, so I am at -2 attack now. I'm just going to switch the heck out of here because looking at my opponent's team, they have a Kangaskhan, Charizard, Landorus, Cheetar, Azumarill has a party versus my opponent's team, and then, so yeah, I'm just going to switch out into my Cresselia right now, predicting my opponent to go for an Earthquake, because he definitely wants to finish it off. But yeah, so yeah, he does go for the Earthquake, and so what I can do right now is I could just go for a Psychic, and the reason I'm going to go for Psychic is because I just want to do damage. I want to scout as well to see what he has in the back. So for example, right now I see he has a Charizard, so Charizard Y, I know that's what's going on. I'm just gonna go for Trick Room right now, and then I'm gonna go for the I'm just gonna, depending on how much damage this thing does to me, if it's gonna KO me the next turn or not, I can scout and see what's going on. Again, I'm just gonna scout more. I'm gonna go for the Trick Room, and I don't really know what I'm going to do later, but my end game plan is to just come on in, like do enough damage to the Charizard Y so that I can bring Mamoswine in and win the game with Icicle Spear. So that's really the game plan. And then I can clean up with the Aqua Jet from Azumarill. So that's my game plan right now. And hopefully things work out. I really hope things work out. So I go for the Trick Room, and right now, looking at that damage, I think I'll definitely survive the next hit. Unless he goes for an Overheat, which I definitely think he should, in my opinion, because whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go for Psychic right now, and what's gonna happen is we're gonna get more damage off, and hopefully, and because of Trick Room, I can just go out into Azumarill. If I save Flamethrower crits or Overheat landed and whatever, I would have got KO'd. I survive the Flamethrower, but I get burned. But it doesn't matter. Again, I told you guys my game plan. I can go down. There's 3 more turns of Trick Room left. I can go out into Azumarill right now. I am faster than the Charizard. I am faster than the Landorus. And I can go for a Waterfall. You can switch out. I can get -1, and because of the sun, he's going to lose. It's going to do half the damage it would normally do, but it doesn't matter because I can still just weaken this Landorus. And with my HP, I should be able to survive 1 turn of Poison. So this is the 2nd turn of Trick Room, and the 3rd turn of Trick Room, I should be able to go for another Waterfall. And that's going to be actually, you know what? I don't even need to. I can switch out into the Mamoswine, and he's not going to go for a superpower. I know that. Like, if he does that, that's crazy. He's not going to do that, and he goes for the Rock Slide. So that's interesting. He did that potentially because I have a Thunderous in the back? Probably. But yeah, I predicted this thing to be Choice Scarf, and so I switched out into my Mamoswine because I know in Trick Room I'm going to outspeed the Landorus. And then what I can do after this thing faints, Trick Room is going to end, and so I'm going to outspeed. Because I'm slower than Scarf Landorus in Trick Room, I outsped the Landorus in Trick Room this last turn, and now that Trick Room is gone, the last turn I will be able to, well, this next turn, right, I will be able to outspeed this Charizard Y, and I can go for the safe Icicle Spear. If it does not KO the Charizard Y, then I can just go for an Aqua Jet next turn with the Azumarill. So I'm pretty much covering all of my bases, playing as safe as possible in terms of winning. And as you guys can see, I ended up winning. So this battle was another crazy battle. It's just, wow, this is such a nail biter. Like, whew. Peace out.